I get it, you're staring at the countertop, wondering if spending a few $100s on a water ionizer is really going to change your daily routine or just sit there gathering dust. I was in the same spot a few months ago when a friend of mine was bragging about his new alkaline machine, and I thought, if I'm going to convince anyone to splurge on this, I need to know whether it actually delivers on the hype. So I dug into the specs, read through the handful of Amazon reviews, and even watched a few unboxings to see how it fits into a real kitchen. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the Tyent 11-plate water ionizer is a countertop unit, which means you don't have to cut into your plumbing or replace your fridge. You just plug it in, fill the built-in reservoir with tap water, and press a button. The whole process takes a minute or two, and the machine then spits out water that can be adjusted from slightly acidic to highly alkaline, depending on the setting you choose. The idea is that you can have a glass of Hype-H water for a morning boost, a neutral cup for cooking, or even a slightly acidic pour for skin rinses. That flexibility is one of the main reasons people in the health-focused community gravitate toward these devices. Now, the real question is whether that flexibility translates into something you'll actually use day to day. In my testing, I found the Ionizer most useful in 3 scenarios. First, for the post-workout glass. After a hard run, I like a drink that feels a bit smoother, and the higher pH setting gave me a subtle, almost buttery taste that made the water feel more refreshing than my regular tap. Second, I used it for making coffee. Some coffee aficionados swear that alkaline water extracts fewer bitter compounds, and I noticed a tiny reduction in acidity that made the brew feel a shade brighter. Finally, I tried it for rinsing fruits and veggies. The slightly acidic setting helped cut through a bit of pesticide residue, and the water smelled fresher afterward. The numbers on Amazon, 4.4 out of 5 stars from 33 ratings, suggest most owners are happy, and the comments I could see highlighted 2 consistent strengths. The first is the 11-plate configuration, which essentially gives the system more surface area to separate hydrogen and oxygen molecules. In practice, that means a wider pH range than many single-plate models and a steadier flow of antioxidant-rich water. The second strength is the built-in filtration. Before the water even hits the plates, a pre-filter catches chlorine, sediment, and a good chunk of heavy metals, so the taste is noticeably cleaner straight out of the tap. Those 2 features are where the value really shines. You're getting both filtration and ionization in one countertop appliance, which saves you from buying a separate undersink filter and a countertop pitcher. But there are trade-offs you should be aware of before you click Add to Cart. The unit sits on the counter and weighs about 20 pounds, so you need a stable spot near an outlet. If you're renting or have limited counter space, that footprint could be a deal-breaker. The plates themselves require regular cleaning. Tyent recommends a gentle cleaning solution every few weeks to prevent mineral buildup. Skipping that step can lead to a drop in pH output and a slight metallic aftertaste. Also, the pre-filter needs replacement roughly every 6 months, depending on how hard your water is. Those ongoing costs add up, especially if you're looking for a low-maintenance solution. Another subtle downside is the noise level. The machine uses a small pump to push water through the plates, and while it isn't deafening, you'll hear a soft hum each time you press a button. In a quiet kitchen early in the morning, that hum can be more noticeable than you expect. It's not a failure, just something to factor into your daily rhythm. So, who should consider buying the Tyent 11-plate? If you're already drinking a lot of water and are interested in experimenting with pH levels for wellness reasons, whether that's supporting digestion, post-exercise recovery, or just trying to cut down on acidic beverages, this unit gives you a convenient way to do that without buying bottled alkaline water. Families with kids who dislike the taste of plain tap water often find that the smoother, slightly alkaline version encourages them to drink more, which can be a hidden health win. People who enjoy cooking with specialty water, like coffee enthusiasts or bakers who want consistent mineral content, will also appreciate the control the Ionizer offers. On the flip side, if you're on a tight budget, the upfront cost of a countertop ionizer may feel steep, especially when you factor in filter replacements and periodic cleaning supplies. If you're only looking for a one-time boost like a single glass of alkaline water each morning, you might get more mileage out of a simple pitcher with a built-in filter and a separate alkaline add-in. And if you travel a lot or live in a small studio apartment, the size and permanent countertop presence could become an inconvenience.